Yo, it's your boy Stu back with another video. Shit me. Merry Christmas and a blessed Happy New Year. Look, it's been a while. I know it's been a while, but school had me tied down. And listen, I'm gonna make a commitment. On top of school, I love doing this. So every week, I'm gonna try to give you guys at least one video or two. But every week, one video, at least one video. Like how you say, maybe Monday. Every Monday. And if I'm feeling giddy, I'll do every Monday, every Thursday. Word? So listen, we are going to start off this 2022, this new year. We are going to start off with the 4th episode of Black Lagoon. So without further ado, no long talking. Let's get straight into it. Shit in me.
Anywhere I go, me never left my own. Left out of the mansion, touch down in the zone. If a boy ever think to send me one, I'm me on a fire power and I make call for phone. Cause deeper than the ocean, I saw me team roll. Mama.
Yeah, we have to watch this in dub because every time I watch it in sub, they start blocking my videos.
You dive in and it's pretty much a sensory overload.
I'm sure it is. I went scuba diving a while back at Ishigaki Island.
Now that sounds privileged, like another exciting day in the life of a yuppie bachelor.
Oh my god, they be coming at this man for
drinking this beer and
living
feeling
the
the
good
sea
life.
breeze on my face is far more privileged than that.
Previous. I miss you, baby. That's my girl. We really got Nazis in the show. Sometimes I be forgetting how crazy like this show is. They really got real life
Nazis. This is farewell Germany. It's a shame that the last glimpse I'm going to get of the German sky is of its usual leaden color.
Yes, but thanks to that, the Allies' patrol over us has thinned. Once we're past the Shetlands and North Sea, in no time we'll be under Spain's blue sky and then on to Africa's beaches. You'll soon be longing for some clouds, Lieutenant Colonel Matsuto.
Right. As a man who came here to study aeronautics, I can hardly afford to be killed by a plane at this point.
Not after coming all the way to Germany.
It seems that we'll get along just fine on this journey. But I wish I could say the same about that other passenger.
I just don't understand them. The SS and the SDs, those men, they are a different breed. Oh man, now that I think about it, maybe I did lead a privileged life.
Yes, you did.
One little problem with the car and all of a sudden life takes a major turn for the worse here. Mr. Lunn, is that new? How much? That's too high. It's probably stolen anyway. Oh well then. It's not like anyone here has cash to spare. I'd better pass. I can already see Revy calling me a sucker again.
I think I kind of remember this episode. I think this is the episode of the painting, I guess. Remember, guys, this is a rewatch series. I've seen this like years ago. I don't think I finished it, but I've seen this show when it used to come on in Tsunami. I've seen this show years ago. I used to faithfully watch it too, like every time it dropped. But like, not like how you would schedule stuff, but like every time it would come on, like if I see it come on.
They're moving with us on a bearing of 270. It's a freighter out of South Africa heading to Ceylon.
Captain, we are in battle positions right now. I'm afraid you'll have to go inside.
I'm sorry for the intrusion, but I have something to ask, if I may.
Do you really plan to ignore the orders you were given and attack that freighter?
What shall we do?
I'll get you to Batavia without fail, Lieutenant Colonel.
Now, Fritz.
Yes, sir. Are you incapable of even greeting the enemy without confirmation? And yet you call yourself...
Very well, sir. I'll have them hurry up and load the torpedo that's under maintenance.
You too, Lieutenant Colonel. Please get
this is what
inside.
happens when I don't
An
listen.
attack would be an unnecessary risk. That transport belongs to our sworn enemy, England. What's being carried is fuel, to be used for an invasion of our allies that will soon be visiting. And you're telling me to ignore the enemy?
Yes.
Are you saying there was no point in us fighting this war? That all those soldiers died for nothing? I am saying that at this stage, sinking that ship will have absolutely no effect on our fatherland. Really? What is it? There's no point. We're just fighting a losing battle here. We can't stop the inevitable. Are you trying to provoke me to say more? No, I didn't expect that from you. I suppose I thought you were worried about something much more insignificant. I apologize. Despite that, there are still some fights that you must take on. Let's go. Prepare the torpedoes for surface attack. We'll credit this ship with a 31st hit.
Launcher is ready.
All right, let's go. We'll keep fighting to the very end.
Aren't you going for a drink?
I'll go as soon as I'm done calculating the torpedo boat's fuel efficiency.
Atta boy.
What's all that?
I don't know. Do I look like an off-season Santa to you? Earlier today, you were looking around in the shop, weren't you?
No, but
Just tell me when you want something.
hold on. Then you're saying that's for me?
The enemy ship has just passed over us.
Set course to 200. We need to get behind the enemy.
If we turn twice, we'll be able to achieve that, sir. The second turn will be in 4 minutes.
Very well, then that's what we'll go with.
We're detecting sounds from another vessel in front of us. Wait, there's another signal.
It looks like the enemy's coming out in numbers. Batavia is right there in front of us, and we're being cornered. Not yet, gentlemen. I want both engines to full power. Set us to 170.
170!
Fire the Zagaran directly astern.
Firing Zagaran!
One of the enemy ships is moving away. Then it must have worked. They took the bait. Now cut the engine. It's silent running from now on.
One ship is staying right with us.
They're using the active sonar. Full power. 20 to port. Dive to a depth of 40.
I feel bad for him.
This is the forward torpedo room. We're taking on water. Close the forehatch. You get still time to save yourself. We are doing our best to stop taking on water, but we can't vent the ballast tank. Engines and the emergency generator are damaged beyond repair.
It's unfortunate that we couldn't return our Japanese passenger to his homeland.
Lieutenant Colonel Matsuto has already...
The way of a samurai. I didn't realize he'd brought a sword with him for that reason. You've served as brave and loyal sailors of the German Navy. As a crew, we faced rough waters and overcome great opposition in the Atlantic. But sadly, none of us will leave this battle
All
behind
you have
for
to
the
do
beaches
is
of
mind your
Batavia.
business and keep it pushing.
Our ship has currently run aground at a depth of
I feel
57
bad for him
meters.
though.
Both our
Even though they
engines
are
and ballast
Nazis.
tank are beyond repair. You have all endured numerous battles and shown great courage. As of now, I'm relieving you of your military duties. We are going to run out of air in about 2 hours. In these final moments, it is your choice how you wish to die.
Imagine being faced with that situation in real
Lieutenant
life.
Colonel, I have to speak
Oh
with you.
my god.
Captain, I haven't heard the engine running for some time now. When are we going to surface?
As it turns out, we won't be surfacing. Ever again. I'm truly sorry.
You are worthless.
I agree.
You don't get it. You just don't understand, do you?
Understand what?
The importance of your mission. Do you have any idea of the significance of this painting I'm transporting?
I see. So the package was this painting. It doesn't look like anything of great significance to me. What is its title?
It's called The 12 Knights Led by Brunhilde. Listen to me carefully. What I have in my hands right now is the only tableau painted since the Führer took power. Steadfast in our honor and loyalty, we shall keep this hidden until the promised day. On the day when the Nazi flag flies victorious once again. This will be a beacon for all our comrades who have scattered and a call for reunification.
So you've already resigned yourself to the idea that we're going to lose this war. And so you figured you'd just start preparing for the next one. You people make me sick. Do you have any family?
I have a wife and child. They are in Stuttgart. So what then?
You know, I can honestly say I'm proud that I fought to the very end for my country. I have no regrets even now as I am destined to rot here. However, if there's one dissatisfaction I do have, it is the fact that I must share a casket with some fucking bastard like you, who isn't even thinking about his family in his dying moments.
Take back that statement, Captain. You cannot compare family to the righteousness of our country.
It's pointless. You can deny it all you want, but Hitler's empire is crashing down around us, and there's nothing you can do.
Be quiet!
Look what's become of my country and my navy as a result of putting up with your delusions for all these years.
Enough!
I'd even say it was worth thinking if it meant that my children could grow up without ever having to see that accursed Nazi flag again.
Shut up! Take it back!
It could very well be the will of God that our boat sank here today.
That is such a difficult situation. I'm sorry, yo.
Damn it.
But yo,
Why'd I have
because
to
I'm
go and
thinking
open my
like,
big
yo,
mouth?
why
I've only been
would
scuba
I?
diving once in my life at Ishigaki Island. Dutch tricked me into this.
Yo, why
That's
would you
the
have
only
my
thing you've been
kids,
saying since
bro?
we left port. Can you try to be a little bit more interesting, you blubbering idiot?
There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this salvage.
Now,
Like, imagine
I
yourself in a
explained this
situation
briefly
where
at the office.
there's nothing
We'll
you
go
can
over the
do
details again before we go
but
in.
just
Benny,
stay
will you
where you
start?
at and die.
No
Like,
problem.
that is
First of all,
crazy.
let's take a look
Like,
at this.
that just messed it. That just messed
An
with
old
my
story
whole
from half a
heart.
century ago. The nostalgic talk of some old timer. IXC type attack submarine
What would you do?
U-1324
Like,
of the German
what
Navy.
would you do if
It
you
was
was in
a
that
submarine
situation?
in the Wolf
You
Pack
in a
that tore up the
submarine
Atlantic. The
and
captain
everything
was
just
Major
collapsed
Wetzel
around.
H.
It don't matter.
Abba. The last order
The
he ever
submarine is
received from his
unisex.
falling
I'm gonna just
homeland
put it
was
out
to
there.
take an officer
You
of the
feel me?
Japanese
And,
Navy
like,
to Batavia.
You have
But
2
things
hours to
weren't
live.
that simple
Just
for
sudden,
them.
just 2
They had to
hours.
go from Kiel in Europe, around
Like,
Cape
there's nothing you
Agulhas,
can
then
do
through
just
the
to
Indian
sit
Ocean.
there and die.
It's a voyage worthy of Magellan. And Abba managed to pull it
What
off.
would you do?
But when he was in plain view of his destination, his
I
ship,
don't know.
all its
Like,
crew members, and
would
the
I stay and
passengers on
wait to
board
suffer and
suddenly
die, or
ran
would I
out of
just
luck.
get a gun and... You
While
know what?
searching
That
for
was,
the Japanese, the
that's
U.S.
too
Navy
deep. That's
came
too much
across
of a
this
deep joke
U-boat.
for y'all.
Having
That's too much.
nothing else
That's
to
too
do,
much of a
all
deep
of them
joke.
decided to strike at once.
I'm gonna let that rock.
The poor
Cause I was just,
U-1324 finally
I was
went
just
down,
messing with my
so
head
the
just now
captain and
watching that
44
whole
of his
scene
crew
go
just
down. Like,
disappeared into the depths of the ocean.
imagine being put in that
That's sort of the
situation.
history with a capital H as we know it, but there's another untold story in all of this. A story about an SS officer who appeared at Kiel Port the night before departure and was able to force his way on board with papers from the secret police. Now check this out. This is the painting that SS officer held onto for dear life. The artist is August Janka, an unknown painter. Its title is The 12 Knights Led by Brunhilde.
That thing looks pretty boring to me. I've seen graffiti on New York subways that would put that to shame.
Why would an SS officer board a submarine with no gold, no secret documents, and only a single painting? Don't give it too much thought. It's just an incredible story. I have no real explanation for why it happened or even where it came from.
However, the one thing we are sure of right now is that this painting is preserved inside the wreck of a submarine. We've been hired by an antique collector in Spain, and this guy's hobby happens to be collecting Nazi artwork.
It's a pretty fucked up hobby.
Damn straight. Apparently, most of Yankee's work was destroyed or lost in the war. He'd completely given up on this and the U-boat long ago. But
yeah, last year, a French telecom company was laying down underwater cables and they inadvertently discovered the U-1324. At the same time, they found out there wasn't much water inside.
Several countries are in dispute over the rightful ownership of these waters, so no one is able to make a move for it easily. And so, that's where we come in, people. Not bad for a $50,000 job.
Okay, so, here are the steps for the job. Take a look. The French notice that the bow end of the submarine is completely flooded. The two of you will go in through the torpedo tubes and then close them off. Once you weld the hole shut, you should be able to open the door to the interior. Welding?
What do we do to get out?
Just make a hole in the sub's hull and swim out. Once we get what we want out of there, who cares what happens to it?
I'm rooting for you, my boy.
All right, then. Let's get this over with.
I've never even done weekend carpentry, and we're supposed to do all of this underwater? I just don't see how it'll work.
Hey, are you done checking the equipment? If you keep up this bitching, I'm gonna toss you overboard without your tank.
Yeah, I'm mostly done.
What about the buoyancy compensator? Did you test the gauge? If you drown, I'll leave you down there in that metal casket with those dead Nazis.
There's no need to be difficult. I said I'll be just fine.
If you die, you'll end up causing me a lot of trouble. So stop talking back, you dumbass.
Once you dive, I'll only be able to track you with the beacon. Be careful not to use up the batteries.
Got it.
I almost forgot. A little souvenir Balalaika brought back from her homeland.
An underwater rifle! Does this thing have full auto on it?
Of course. Take it as a good luck charm.
Okay, Rock. We better get going. Just follow my lead.
So, you won her over with a gun and saved Rock's ass. You got a lot of tricks up your sleeve.
I guess so. As an employer, I worry about human relations. All part of the job.
The beacon's been activated, and the PLRS is working fine right now.
All right.
They're headed straight for the salvage site. It seems like Rebby's used to this kind of thing.
Of course she is. I never would have hired her if using those guns was her only skill. When it comes to swimming, she's got natural talent.
Dutch?
What's up?
Come up here for a sec. There's a ship.
What? We're not on a sea route. The telecom company's the only one who'd be here.
Telecom company? I don't think so. I've been listening to their communications ever since we got the offer. They're not supposed to be out here for another 3 days, and besides, that's a research ship. And they seem to be carrying some large equipment on the back.
This isn't cool. You better go raise our Thai Navy flag.
I'm on it.
To the vessel currently idling in our path, this is White Heather. Please respond.
Well, well.
This is PT-377 of the Thai Navy. We are currently on a mission here. We'd like to inquire about your purpose for being in this area. Tell us your nationality, ship number, and signal code.
We see that you are acting independently at the present time. Where is your mothership?
That is classified military information. I'm requesting for the second time that you identify yourself. Over. These guys are way too demanding. Definitely not normal. I'm going back to the control room. Keep track of them and keep me posted. We got some unusual cloud activity. Fold up your parasol.
No problem. What do we do about those two?
If they're beacons on, we can find them anytime. Worst case scenario, we blast those guys and then pick them up.
Hail, Oberfuhrer! Based on a communications check using radio interception, we confirm there are no naval vessels in the vicinity. Therefore, we can only conclude that these are hated bandits who are plundering this sacred gravesite. Your decision, please, Commander.
These plunderers are such fools. The proof of inheritance of this gravesite is rightfully and indisputably ours. Very well, Squad Commander. I will allow destruction with an iron fist.
What's going on?
Dutch, I'm seeing movement.
Okay, I've just started the engines.
That's strange. What are they doing?
Dutch, it's a tow! Damn it! I should have known that's what they do. Hang on, baby! Damn it! Fucking anti-tank missiles! That's it, run away, beam generationists! For this is our destined reunion with Brunhilde! No one will stop us!
This underwater tomb is about to open.
Damn, that's it? Yo, that thing was... Oh my god, that was getting good. I'm not even gonna hold you. That was getting good. That was getting good. Honestly. But there you have it. Listen. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas. Listen, we are grinding this year. I'm planning on grinding this year. I want to get things done, and I will commit to this. The goal by the end of 2022 is the road to 1K subscribers. Yep, we are going from 70 subscribers to 1K in 1 year. Believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it. And from that next year, it's going to be from 1K to 10K. I plan to go from 170 to 10K in 2 years' time. And best believe I'm going to get that. You heard? So, without further ado, we out of here. Let's get it. Shimmy. Peace.
Anywhere I go, me never left my own. Left out of the mansion, touch down in the zone. If a boy ever think fi send me one, and me on a fire power and I make call for phone. Cause deeper than the ocean, I saw me team roll. Mama